Welcome back to Booze and Rocks. My name is David Edwards. What does a strawberry and some sparkling wine have to do with a margarita? Well, you know what? Why don't you come on in and find out? Let's get into it. All right, it's great to have every single one of you back here today. It is Margarita Monday. Now, for those of you that are new to the channel, I make a new margarita every other Monday. And what does that mean? You get to try something out new, which is awesome. However, if you want to send in a recipe that you want me to make on camera to share with the entire audience, you know what? I would be more than happy to do that. And it doesn't just have to be a margarita. So you can ask the other viewers and subscribers on the channel that I like viewer subscriber cocktails. They're lots and lots of fun. However, and I digress because I'm getting off point to what I want, today's margarita also falls in line with a new challenge that we've put together with Rob from Rob's Home Bar and Vino from 60 Second Cocktail. And it's called the hashtag Love Potion 2021. And you know what? There's only 4 rules to it, and they're super simple. The first one is that it has to be pink or red. Now, my own rule here is, please, whatever you do, don't send a Cosmo. If you want to though, that's your choice. However, no Cosmos, please, 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 please. Anyways, the second rule is that we should have a chocolate garnish of some type. The third is that it should use the hashtag, and the fourth is that it needs to be in by the 1st of March. And that's it, simple, easy, and you can take that cocktail in any direction you want because this is for you and your other person, whoever that happens to be. And if that other person is all of us viewers, that is really awesome. So please, stretch yourself, try something new, because we all get to win this way. Now, the first thing we need is your shaking glass. And I'm gonna put that off to the side because the second thing I need is a very tiny knife because I just like knives. Anyways, the first couple of ingredients we need are some strawberries. And we need 3 to 4 strawberries depending on what you want. And you wanna pop the tops because that's all that's gonna matter. And I'll use 3 good sized strawberries here. I'm going to break them down into quarters. And there's going to be a fair amount here. But if you want to weigh it out just so that you have a scale, you could use 1 to 2 ounces, which works out to 30 to 60 grams. Again, depending on your personal taste for this. Throw the knife down because we don't need it, and throw them in like so. Yeah. Next thing you want to do is grab your muddle. Now, if you don't have a muddle, one of the things you could do, if you have an old style rolling pin that's not the big bulbous thing, but just the long sort of wooden dowel, you can use that as well. You could use a wooden spoon, whatever you want to do. And you want to put some effort into this, and we're just going to mash it up really good. And if you really want to go all the way, you could puree it in a blender if that's what you want to do. Again, it's your choice, and how you build the cocktail is completely up to you. So we're gonna slide this off to the side here because we're gonna grab our lime. And for this we need 1 ounce of lime juice. You'll get anywhere from 1 ounce to half an ounce, depending on the size of your limes. And that was loud in my ear. And 1 ounce works out to 30 milliliters. Okay, take this, we don't need this anymore, move this over here. So what we're going to do is we're going to use the tequila of our choice. And I'm using a Blanco tequila. This is Altos Olmeca tequila, or white tequila, or silver tequila. You could change it up by using a reposado tequila if you want. You could use any other type you want. You could use a mixto, although I prefer not to. And the reason I say that is I just prefer 100% agave tequila. I get a better taste for it. For this, we need 1.5 ounces or 45 milliliters. Looking good, smells great so far. We also want to grab triple sec. You could use an orange curacao. I'm using triple sec. And the reason I'm doing that is A, it's clear, so it's not going to change the coloration of my cocktail at all. It's also a little bit sweeter because we are not adding any simple syrup. And for this, we use 1.5 ounces or 45 milliliters. Oh yeah, look at that. We're gonna slam this off to the side like so. We don't need that just yet. What we'll do is we will stick some ice in here and we're going to shake this for 10 to 15 seconds. And we're going to shake it hard because we want to continue to pulverize our little strawberry bits. Slam it on here, make sure you got a good seal. Give it a bit of a bounce. You don't have to do that if you don't want to, but you want to put your thumb on here hard and you want to shake it with a smile. Oh yeah, smack that with the strength of 1,000 strawberries. Put these off to the side. Then grab a couple of small plates. Now, just so that we're aware, this is not my entry into the hashtag Love Potion 2021 entry. However, I am following the rules, and for my chocolate garnish, I don't have any chocolate bits. But what I do have is a little bit of a chocolate liqueur. I'm using a McGuinness liqueur here, and I don't need a lot. All I'm doing is just maybe a capful or so, and I'm just going to use this to rim the edge of my rocks glass. Now, the other thing we're going to need is a little bit of pink sanding sugar. And this is just going to give us some of our fancy pinkiness. And you can get this at any bulk food store or any grocery store, usually in your cake decorating section. And it's like $2, at least in Canada. So grab your rocks glass of choice, give it a bit of a spin. And look at that. So not only do we have our pink and sweetness, we get that slight hint of chocolate. Move these out of the way. Don't get rid of them because you're gonna wanna make a few more of these cocktails, I guarantee it. Take the top off, we need some ice. Look at that. Absolutely nice and tasty. Grab this again, your Hawthorne strainer. Now, if you want the pieces of strawberry in here and the pulp, that's completely up to you. But I'm going to use a fine strainer, and the reason I'm going to do that is I don't want to see the strawberry seeds in my drink, and nothing is worse than having a drink, smiling at your other half across the table, and you have strawberry seeds in your teeth, because let's just face it, that ain't cool. Oh yeah, look at that. Now, we're not done. It looks really beautiful, it's gorgeous. However, what we need is a sparkling wine. I'm using Freixenet. This is a cava, it's a Spanish sparkling wine. And as soon as I can see this fancy thing here, again, choose what you want. You could use a champagne if you want. You could use a Prosecco. A Prosecco is a little bit sweeter. And one of the proper ways to actually open a cork is to take it and twist just slightly so that you can control that. Now what we'll do is we will just top this up with about 1.5 to 2 ounces, which is 45 to 60 mils, and that'll give us a little bit of something. And there you have it. Look at that. Stellar, beautiful. You have a fancy cap that you can play catch with your other half with. Grab your spoon and you can just gently move this around, just enough to incorporate it. You want to keep the bubbles in place here. And this is just a gentle movement, right? Now, take a strawberry, slam the top like so, and there you go. Now we have a perfect sparkling strawberry margarita. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh, it smells so good. The immediate smells that you get are a little bit of chocolate from the chocolate liqueur around the rim, and you get some of that sparkling wine that you use. Again, whatever you choose. I'm using the cava. It's a little bit drier, so I'm relying on the sugar on the rim to give me that extra little bit of sweetness. Let's try it out. That is good. This is a nice tart margarita. Oh yeah, let's try this again. Oh, This, I think is perfect for you to have with your other half, your special someone. This could definitely be your love potion 2021. However, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the ingredients and the method of how to make this down in the description down below. And you know what? Tell me if you think I should use a different sparkling wine, a different tequila, or even a different orange curacao, because you know what? You're building this for you, and your tastes are slightly different than mine. They might be the same, they might not. Who knows? And I'm really interested to hear your feedback. Please leave that down in the comments down below. If this is your first time to my channel, please look at the subscribe button, and don't just look at it, hit that subscribe button and hit the all bell notification. That way, every time I put up a new video, you will be notified. And if you would like to help support the channel, please check out our Patreon at patreon.com/bootsontherocks. That way, it will, and I've messed up, so it doesn't really matter. I'm thinking about this drink. Let's try that again.
Boots on the rocks?
Yeah, boots on the rocks, whatever. Patreon.com/boozonTheRocks. And you know what? Every little bit helps to help me bring these to you. And you know what? You have a great day. It's February. Look forward to your Valentine's Day. I look forward to seeing what you all come up with. I'm done. I think I like the other one a little bit better. And if you have a recipe that you would like to have me put and build and make and say a bunch of stupid stuff right here on the camera for you, I will most gladly do that. I will be more than happy to put it here for you. Or I just said put it here, but you know what? I'll build it here. And then David's gonna hit stop.